Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, our final couple maps of the evening. We've got an interesting matchup here, a mismatch on paper, I should say. Liquid are the heavy favourites going up against Azio, a team I don't know anything about. I believe the way it works is SK's slot, due to them not having a team, and open up an extra qualifier and allowed a team like Azio to come through, winning a couple of best of threes. A decent team. They had to work hard to get here. Do we know anything about them more than that?
No. Well, two of the players, I believe, at least used to play on the NA, or one iteration of the NA Dignitas team.
Yes.
Which has since disbanded, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah, sure. That really didn't do anything, did it, that Dignitas team? I can't remember much at all.
Yeah, I don't know that it did. I want to say, I don't know if it was the final team they had, but the female Dignitas team is very active.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
The female team is very active, but I think there was a tournament where the female team couldn't enter because the male team were into it, and obviously
conflict of interest, is it?
Yeah, which was unfortunate for them.
Yeah.
Because they practice hard and play a lot.
Well done.
They have the freedom of that now, which is cool. But I never saw this Dignitas team. I mean, they would be playing in lower leagues and trying to qualify for things. So obviously nothing came of them because they were disbanded by the organization, I would presume. So this is definitely a journey of discovery for us, and I would expect that they will be the whipping boys of this season until they show us otherwise.
We thought that about LDLC, and they turned out to look very efficient, I have to say, but they've got much bigger names and more pedigree within the squad than perhaps this team does.
Yeah, I think in North America, it's more apparent, the qualifying teams, you get more whipping here than in Europe.
Well, Liquid are the absolute #1 seed, if it were, as it were, for this sector, the North American division. I'd assume we're all going to say it's to be 2-0. Whether Azio can make it competitive, though, that's a thing altogether. I've played a lot of online CS in my time. If you're a team like Liquid going up into this game, you're not watching these guys demo. You're not going in thinking, oh, they could be dangerous. But Azio could have like an annoying play style, could be super slow to counter the aggression coming from Liquid. They could play really kind of timid CS and try and wait for aggression and lack of patience for Liquid to come through. I feel like we could see double digits for Azio. I feel like it's going to be one of those games that get a pistol. Something could happen.
So I feel like contrary to that, because I feel like one of the differences that makes Liquid very good, and I'm hoping that they'll prove that in this game, is that, you know, being sort of the North American Astralis, they have this quality where they're like, every match they play should be disciplined. They're looking to dominate, looking to just play a very efficient Counter-Strike. They don't care who their opponents are. But when you have to take into account, to a certain extent, that we're playing people that should be massive underdogs and they're unknown. So then you think, okay, well, if we just play solid basics, we'll see what they do. And if they offer mistakes, that's how we win. And we don't have to take risks of our own.
I think Team Liquid are actually one of the absolute best teams to play a virtual unknown because they've always had so much discipline and sure. they're so efficient in the moves they make, the rotations they make, and things like that, that I think they're one of the teams that will be hardest to exploit with randomness.
Sorry, guys.
You okay?
No, I've lost it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I tried to hit one of these and I hit the wooden bit.
We'll do it now then. Do it nicely. There we go. That's a nice sound as well. Is that yours, James?
It's not mine, although that's a reasonable question these days.
Yeah.
I do want one of those styrophones that they gave me at the minors.
That was so cool, that thing. I like that.
Yeah, it was really cool. This says eHome on the side. So it must be from Alibaba or something, but yeah.
There we go. Inhaler there as well. Supreme edition. Game is live, boys. So let's
These things cost like $300 in America if you wanted one of those.
Really?
Because there was a time we were at E-League and I was really short of breath, and I was talking to one of our handlers there, and she was telling me, yeah, that's going to cost about $300. And I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm good.
$300?
Yeah.
That's a pair of Air Jordans, James. Size 14.
Size 14. Getting it done. Well, here we go then. You would assume Liquid are going to run over Azio. I built up a bit of a storyline there. They could have crazy, interesting strategies and innovative stuff. We'll find out. Nitro to defend here on the A sites. It's the bomb, though, is all the way towards T-spawn. This is a bit of a ruse. You can see they actually head towards middle now, boosted over, and it will be Nitro to open things up. They are going to try their best to go for the A split here. Nitro will find the first, and he's getting himself in a little bit of hot water. As the kills come in, it's Infinite getting 3 kills, all headshots as well. Here we go, boys. We're off to the races. Liquid collapse like a house of cards. There we go. It will be Twists in a 4 versus 1. Dan, I did say all it takes is a pistol, and now they've got themselves established. We could have a game on hands.
I predict 16-7 for Team Liquid.
Okay.
What is your prediction at, Yo?
I'm going to say 16-10 for Liquid. There we go. Lock it in. That means the sound is confirmed. That's in the system now. And we'll see whether this will be enough.
67 to me. And sorry, what was you?
16-10 to Liquid.
Okay, and you, James?
He doesn't
I don't
like
make predictions, Dan.
He's made that very clear. I've stopped
So-
asking him.
Just making some money. So what's the forfeit then?
Whatever you want. What do you want to do?
We had the ramen before, which I made. And
I
you,
can't
you
eat more
enjoyed.
ramen. I still feel a bit ill from the ramen and the bleach that we put in there.
It's okay, there's bleach in there, you be...
Just a light poisoning.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I don't
enough.
want to hear you talking smack about my lack of cooking skills ever again.
Why?
Because you made ramen in a fish bowl or whatever that was. I don't even know. It's
A
like
bucket.
a glass hat.
Yes.
It was anything but a surface which should be used for the consuming of food.
I would
But
have liked
he ate all the ramen, James.
did
That
do
just
that.
speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It was delicious.
Doesn't speak to the food.
Definitely
It
does.
speaks to the white boy nature of Henry.
What
Just
is that
devouring
supposed to
anything
mean
in front of him.
exactly? All right, let's hold our horses here. Hold our respective horses because it's 1 minute 30 on the clock. We got the force buyout from Team Liquid. They're very dangerous. If a team is going to overstep, it's likely going to be Azio. And there should be lots of opportunities here unless they play it perfectly. So let's take note of exactly how detailed this round is for them. So far we've seen some Molotovs towards checkers, clear some space, try to deny some of these 1Ds. We saw Twist on one recently, yesterday. Let's see if he can do it again. Anyone else want to pick up?
I can do whatever you
Well,
like,
then
mate.
we can have some dead air.
It's
I mean,
it's
like,
okay.
let's let the ground breathe.
Yeah, let it mature, like a fine wine or a cheese.
Like cheese.
James loves cheese. I know.
I bought some Gruyere cheese today
Gruyere.
and some Gruyere cheese,
Yeah.
Swiss.
People used to call me that in school.
There it
Oh,
is. Number one. Oh god, he's got more hit. Just get some damage in. 30 seconds. They've left it pretty late to go in for this one. Is there any other danger here on the bomb site? It's been abandoned. Nitro finds the timing! Last bullets! Or first bullets, whatever it is. It's a headshot. There it's 20 seconds to plant this bomb.
Ooh, they're in next bullet wins territory, at least for the CTs. Awkward duel for Infinite. And he will be finite, in fact. 1 voltage now. Well, voltage, rather. And he's going to get shot in the back. And there we go. Maybe a sign of things to come for both of these teams. This is, I think, along with MIBR, one of the worst possible teams that Azio could start off playing with. But talk about baptism by fire. They are inhaling the flames.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I've got a nitro sticker on my AK, because he is a beast.
It's actually more impressive that it wasn't the last bullet, the second kill, because he registered that he got the headshot instantly. And then 5 bullets left to do something else. That's insane.
Yeah, he's crazy, man.
I love that.
I really feel like, even though obviously he's been in this game a long time, I still don't think he has the name value of other players. I don't think he has the credit that he deserves just yet.
It's funny because when he moved to the IGL role, it was definitely sort of more of a slumping period for Team Liquid, and I think that all the hype around Nitro was before that point when he was just a rifler, and then he took the bullet for the team, and then a year plus later you see him really coming into his own as an IGL, but also as an individual performer once again. So it's amazing. Oh, we got some deeks from Infinite here.
You love a deagle, don't you, Dan?
I definitely do. I think I should be part of the Sliggy strat really to make it work tight together.
You can, man. You can send your application in.
I've got video evidence.
You have. I've seen it. Team kills on cash. I've seen them. But here we go. Azio are making this a little bit interesting. Snakes. I hate snakes. Nitro does as well.
Do you want to
remove
Indiana
one.
Jones?
That was a joke, man.
Oh.
Didn't have to say it. Just could sit there. But it's cool, man. Still like you. Azio will give the round out. They get the bomb down, though. They make things uncomfortable, at least. So look at the names of it. Infinite, Grim. 1 voltage.
Just voltage.
Just voltage. Right, and snakes. I assume just snakes.
Yeah.
Frost Decay. Frostake.
That is his name.
Frostake.
Frostay.
Okay.
Frostake.
Frostake. All right. Well,
Frostay.
first I haven't heard of any of these
Because
guys.
it's like Frostay, but I'm not going to say that. So
You should do.
Frostdecay.
That suits you. That's nice.
If he does something good, I might do it.
All right. I
Well,
hope
now
he
he's
does.
0-3, so I'll be waiting a
Blocks,
while.
decals, 1 smoke. The smoke spawn, presumably flash in. Hope for the best. Bit of a chunky nade there.
MP5 at it again.
It is.
There you go. And, oh, hello, Dink onto Naf. They got the bomb side. That's a bomb down. Oh, it sounds so good, doesn't it?
It does sound good, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Maybe I shall select it. Buy a souvenir skin for it.
Oh my God.
Voltage and Grim trying to avoid the flames, but it doesn't look very likely, does it? They get the one kill. They get the plant though. That's something for Azio.
Can we get a replay of the MP5 kills? I just want to hear the.
I think you're a little bit late to ask for
Oh,
that.
too late.
It has to be in like, you got like a 10-second window.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
well, it's okay. Just I know you're new here. We'll get you in comfortable. Anyway, it is 3-1. The buys finally available. No orbs on either side though. AKs though for Liquid, 2 of those in the hands of Twists. Nitro, quite a scary prospect. I have no idea if Azio got some big fraggers in his team. We're going to find out. It's interesting voyage for all of us. They've got some great execution there. That's not bad at all. Elige is going to struggle here. He drops the incendiary, but it might not be enough. They are burning, and they'll get the frag though. Bravely pushing through. Great teamwork, I have to say. But Twist, he's got such good aim. You're not going to be able to shut him down as he gets 3 kills. Beautiful sequence from him. It was looking quite good. Azio have got the set pieces, boys. They've got understanding of how to approach bomb sites together, and that was looking promising for them. At Twist, he's just such a world-class fragger. Russell Van Dolken, Mr. Magnificent himself. He actually got one through the smoke. That was a stray bullet that actually hit that one.
Oh, I didn't even
down.
register that. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Like the chew gum. Oh, that's... Ooh, I thought that would be a bit better, but you never know, I guess, in CSGO sometimes with nades. But it will be the mid-take from Azio. Slowly but surely, they've pushed the CTs back. But let's look at the response here from Team Liquid. Looks like they want to take it aim. Okay, so they lose mid. There's a reaction. You lose one part of the map, you gain another. Get the information. Always active. That's how you have to play your CT sides on this map. And Boost comes in. What is the plan for Azio? They can go for the B or the A split at this point. They can. That's the benefit of having mid control. They didn't previously get checkers though, so they don't have any info as to how safe it might be to try to push that vents.
It's all quiet now. Snakes. Holding. Now we'll rotate towards A. They seem to be a set piece base team. They have a bit of mid control here. Elige. Peaks of information. Didn't see the player behind the white box. Timings now could be difficult for him. Nitro and smoke to defend now. That's such a perfectly timed smoke. You've got 15 seconds here. They're going to have to push through. They can't just wait out as Twist will have so many players in front of him. Mo's 2 down. That's enough. If Nitro hit that shot, it'll be a guaranteed round. But still a chance here as they find another and another. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 now. Well, smoke's down and the bomb should be planted comfortably. Huge advantage here for Azio as they can reposition and set up the trifecta of doom with 3 players remaining.
Both these CTs have a kit. That smoke's done pretty early, so there'll be more time than you might expect here for these CTs. Once that smoke dissipates, they've got to wait for it. Oh, the molly hasn't gone the right way, but the bullets will. That is certainly a help. Ataka moving forward to that fork position. Got some grenades of their own, isolating the player on the site now, and can they deal with this aim? If the guy goes to Nafli's left, he'll see the shadow. You can see it on the floor there. There's meaty HE coming in, and it's not going to do the damage, but the gun will. He's got time to defuse as well. The rest of the players being cleaned up. Round number 5 for Team Liquid. 5 in a row so far.
Well recovered. Didn't know they had a chance there. Nafly, though, so powerful. So majestic. Makes his way through.
It's really cool to see the level of decisiveness from Team Liquid on these retakes, knowing exactly what to do, how to move in together.
They've got some aim in these boys, though.
Yeah.
Not to give them that much, but that's quite wonderful from old Nafly. They've got the smokes. They've got the skills. I'm impressed so far. Azio, not getting the rounds on the boards, but they're doing a great job of getting that bomb down and getting winnable situations.
Just like your son, Henry.
Like my son?
Yeah, he's got a full head of hair.
Yeah. Is that all it takes? That's, yeah, it looks like you, bro. He's got hair. Nice, okay.
That ain't my baby. 1 minute 30 on the clock and Twist is moving up. Will it be a double peak situation? No, he's just going to walk in and take it in the face. The young fibers from Frosty K getting the kill. Trades in a mid position. Elige will elevate. Looking for the spray, only good for 1 though, but he's got plenty of info for his team who are rotating now, creeping through the Z smoke or wanting to. But one must be careful.
They are making this very expensive, Azio, and they look great on this round, but the AWP can really change things. I like it. They wait for the smoke. It's a very simple thing, but sometimes you see even experienced teams messing it up, and Taco needs to win this one, and it's 2v2 all of a sudden. The Molotov will delay the plant attempt here coming in from Azio. Additional time there for positioning for the CTs on the retake as Taco now joins Nitro towards the car position, and it's on for both teams.
Certainly is. But the retakes have been so strong here. Again, Azio have been great at getting to this point, but the retakes have been fantastic when Liquid. They might have the work cut out for them here. Taco's low, Nitro on the AWP. Hardly a perfect setup here, but it hasn't stopped them before. Froste will be down to 4 HP. The flashbangs are decent. They've still got a bit of time here, but over the halfway point now, CTs will have to push their positions. Who will hit the first shot? Nitro coming in for the quick scope, nails it, and now Voltage will have to do whatever he can. Time ticking away. He certainly does have the advantage here. Dancing around. It looks like he's done enough here, and now it is confirmed. He'll pick up the AWP and get the hell out of there. 3 kills for him. 5-2. Only the second for Azio, as it seems like these rounds have been so close. It's reflected on the money for Team Liquid.
Yeah, they've been getting pretty good entry frags to get these bomb sites, causing lots of retake scenarios, which is quite fun to watch. But now they have to hold on to this. As you say, we've got the MP5, the CZ. Not looking optimal there for Team Liquid, but it is still Team Liquid.
MP5 on the Liege. Excuse me. We can hear some more joyous sounds of the new SMG.
You're starting to come around to the MP5, James. You're a bit of a skeptic.
The sounds.
Yeah, okay.
We
fair
focus
enough.
on the sounds. We have a series about the sounds in the game.
Okay.
So let's not get carried away.
Why didn't you do a MP5 silence video then?
I think we actually had the chance to, but we didn't do it because it wasn't in the game.
No, that's not true. You're thinking of the MP7. We did a silenced MP7.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is new news now.
I read
Spoiler
silences don't really do that much. There's a conversation for...
It's not. It doesn't make it very silent at all. Definitely not as silent as that. Liege looking for an upgrade. Has he spotted a player? Well, doesn't matter now, he's dead. But, well, it doesn't matter because he's seen the bomb, which may keep Liquid towards the A site for the time being, although rotations are possible. And Snakes is still lurking towards the B bomb site, but only lurking and fairly far away. There's a lot of real estate for him to look at now. As things slow down for Azio, wherever they choose to push, they're likely to have less CTs than there were towards A moments ago.
3 versus 3. There's been so many close rounds here, boys. Azio are doing a good job. They are not going to be the potential whipping boys we made it out to be. I reckon they could take some maps this season from what I've seen so far. Very early days, of course, but they seem they've got a good understanding. A little gap there. Nafly trying to make the most of it. He got up on this little hitch behind him. Maybe that would be enough to look over, but here comes Taco. So good in these sort of situations. First kill. Will it be his? Doesn't look like it. Bomb down now. MP5 for Snakes. As the retake begins. Taco throws in the pistol. Nafly going for the spam. This kill is very important. It looks like Infinite will have it, not quite. That's going to boost their chances now with the CTs.
Taco moving in. Grim there watching that from B storage. Snakes on the bomb site though. If he goes down, it's going to be looking very, very bad here for Azio, and he will go down. Twist is in there, now down to Grim. And Taco will just keep him occupied. Goes to the wide peak, gets the kill as well. And was a little bit close here without a kit, but Twist should have this one. In the bag.
Marvelous.
A little bit away there.
Big reset though.
It is a big reset. You're right. So many tight rounds here. Here's the HE and MP5 combo. Now Liege enjoying the weapon, it seems. Taco, this was the key frag for me. As soon as he got that, that was round decided. And especially once he found that one. Bit of a close defuse, but now they have the kits, the AWP, and an eco for Azio. 6-2 down. Looks like the B rush. All 5 players committing to this side of the map. We'll wait for the initial grenade, of course. Nitro bunny hops through and get absolutely wrecked. They might be able to do something with this. Oh, there it is. Double kill from Nafly. The MP5 going to town now, and you can see it finish things off. Lovely stuff. Only one player goes down.
I just like hearing it. It's like when in the Quake 3, like the most satisfying thing was shooting someone with a lightning gun because of the hit sounds, the hit beep. It just felt really satisfying.
Yeah. That's nice when you have there are some deathmatch servers with the mod, like I know Brutal CS in Europe and Sweden. You can turn on the bell, so when you hit someone, it gives you like a bell sound.
I've used that. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's really good if you're spraying.
Yeah.
So you have an idea of how good or bad you're doing. Mainly bad.
Mainly bad. And here we go then. Another buy available for Azio. And looks like they're focusing maybe on another execution here, getting towards middle. Snakes with the aim. I've been impressed by him. And 1v1 duels haven't been bad at all as they'll make their way forward. It's going to be, oh wow, good recovery from Twists and Elige.
What do you think we done? The bomb is over towards the B bomb site. Nitro is on the site itself. And we've got smokes for the push. Mod to the high ground, very nice stuff, although nice, not very nice, didn't quite hit the mark. As there was a get behind it, now they start to move away. However, Elige is in position to hit this rotation, and the CTs will rotate in kind. Frosty, though, is on the A bomb site.
Yeah.
Again, if he goes too far to his right-hand side, his shadow will give up his position. That's why you have to have shadows on high. The higher your shadow settings, the further away you can see shadows from.
Easy. So you can't see your own shadow in CSGO for some reason.
Oh. Quite good here initially. 2v3. Grim needs to win this spray. Oh no. Voltage left on 7 HP. And he will go down. So once again, another bomb planted. So that's going to help Azio's economy moving forwards. They will need a half buy next round, but the problem is winning. You have to win the rounds though. Even though Liquid are conceding bomb sites.
I'm going to ask you to be excused for a second. I think Dan's bleachy ramen has affected my insights. I'm going to go for I'm going to go for a couple of minutes. That's cool.
Thanks.
Just go for a breather.
Can we turn his mic off? Before he takes his headset off, but never mind. That was the point. Thanks, Henry. Bye. And then there were two. The ramen has claimed one of the commentators here of ECS Season 6.
Bleachy ramen.
And I will not be eating any of Dan's bleachy ramen, no.
World famous, world renowned.
Home recipe.
Coming to salt basing. Right. So we've got 3 Deeks to APT 50. So likely not too much happening here. Right now, I mean, it's just been some fun for Team Liquid. Some fun retakes, some clutches. Azio can hit some of the shots, but struggling to close down the rounds in which they have those clutch situations. Of course, going to be very difficult against the likes of Team Liquid.
They're not shy on the sound cues, these boys. Giving plenty of warning for these CTs, so again, like, there is value, well, normally there's value in these rounds. Actually, there is value in these rounds because Team Liquid, their money's not spiraling out of control just yet. So if they try and get a kill or two, there's lots of value to be had in that round, which is why you can't be running in mid, running out of mid, running up squeaky, just like giving so many warnings to your opponent. You can see when two higher professional teams are playing each other, they won't really give any information away for free because there's always something to get out of a round.
And Azio back in the full buy, so let's see what they can cobble together. I think, as Henry said, we have seen some good understanding from them. They've been taking some map control. They've understood how to use the utility advantages. They're not just trying to run and gun in a lot of spots, although they have proven to be able to win some of these important duels and entry frag situations, which is encouraging. Counter-Strike is definitely more complex than just that. They'll take checkers. I like this. Obviously, Liquid know about that. They're playing 2 to the bomb site. So what do they do now, Team Liquid? There should be a reaction of some kind. You've got to be very worried about the B split's potential here. And so you'll see that Elige will come in for the rotation to assist the B bomb site. It's a good call there from Liquid. Oh, Taco going down. He will confirm the push coming in, though.
Elige now isolated from his teammates. Spraying to try and catch some players on the cross, and that flies on fire. And now he is gone. Could this be a round for Azio? Liquid still have the money to buy, but how many players do they want to lose? Still 3 more rounds to fight for, assuming they give this one up. Nitro now on the A bomb site, and Elige will join him. But they're heading back towards B. Now, does Elige pick up the AWP if they go for this because he is low health? Or are they choosing to save elsewhere? It will be the latter. Again, a very disciplined team, Liquid.
I think, Taco's play can look like it's kind of silly, but I think in a lot of respects, you're suspecting that B play to come in. So him pushing like that is two potentially good things that can happen. which is, you catch somebody with a nade in their hands. That could be one. Second, you have an off angle, and you catch the first player, and that would just shut down the entire rush in the round. It can be an incredibly impactful frag to get. Of course, though, the worst thing happened, and he got caught getting into that off angle. The timing was not favorable, and he goes down. And that's another thing to take into account. Do you want to just sit there on the bomb site with 2 players and just wait for the push to come in? That's also a big problem. You see Voltage actually pushed in front of the smoke there as well, so perhaps Taco felt like, smoke being down also enabled that push to happen. So I think that was a good play that Taco was trying to make. Azio, though, outboxing him.
Right then. How many rounds can Azio get in this half of what remains of it? 3 rounds to fight for. 3-0-2 set up currently for Team Liquid. And Azio look like they're lined up to maybe throw a wall of smoke. I don't know, but... Oh no, that's the bomb, never mind. The bomb is not a person, the bomb is a bomb. 3 players towards B, double Molotovs out and a smoke for Azio. Starting to creep in, but do they have the tools with which to clear Taco's position?
Oh, that's big. Nice peek there. That box is, that position's very difficult to deal with sometimes. And what really good players will do is when that Molotov comes in, you just smoke it. Now what do you do? As a T side, there's still a CT there. What do you do? It's so difficult to deal with. You can create such a delay, and that's often what the point of the play is. But that said, Taco pushes forward, finds another kill. 4K for Taco now as the last player will be announced, and Alicia will take him down. They have such a strong position at the back of Checkers.
Marvelous. I think Taco is encouraged to peek there because his teammate got a headshot through the wall. So he's like, okay, let's clean this up. Gets the second frag. Target selection good. And then off they went. 10-3 in favor of Team Liquid. All things in the right place, I think it's fair to say. Azio still with the cash to buy. Smoke to stop the Molotov from taking their desired positions away. And they will use the numbers towards mid again. Not shy to just go for a super fast round and lots of sound cues, but Nitro really expect to play close to him. Is there any cover from the A site? Maybe, just maybe. No. They're all taken out. Nafly, though, will take one back, and now the bomb is heading towards A, where Twist awaits.
Yeah, he's got to be good on the anchor position here, and he's doing well so far, and he gets one, though. And that's a 2 versus 3 now for Team Liquid. Once again on the retake, once again with a disadvantage, but they have been winning some of these, and that's a nice frag to make. 2 versus 2, they're absolutely going for it now. Henry is returned. The Ramen hasn't killed him just yet.
Yeah, have you got a budget for a coffin at ECS? Because I think that's how I'm going to go home in one after that Ramen. It's not going well, boys.
Anyway, it's a 2-on-2 here. Now it's Taco alone to try and claw this round back for his team. He's got all the tools he might want. He's got a molly, but he's running out of time. Can't get a headshot on a crab-walking snake. How about that for a sentence? 4 rounds for Azio. I retweeted today a video of a snake trying to constrict a dog with some children and one man trying to get the snake off the dog. They do succeed.
Okay, in case.
But I just thought to myself, somewhere in the world, this is just a normal day.
Yeah.
It wasn't central London for sure. Well, stranger things have happened.
They always do. Taco looking to push him towards B, finds himself in the smoke. Nafly will be with him as well. We'll see a lot of action here. All the rounds transpired since I've been away, boys. Looks like Azio are trying to find their 5th. That would be at least a chance to close the map out, but Taco will be dropped at the Nafly now to mow them down. In a great job so far. No smoke towards spawn. He'll go for the reload, and here comes the lead. Surely to be outpositioned by Froste. And there'll be a 3 versus 3 now.
Bomb down at the back of the bomb site. Snade's surely coming. Double incendiary. Nowhere to stand. Everything's on fire. Infinite's taking those peaks, but he's getting naded to oblivion. He is still actually in position though, so that's really nice. Another incendiary thrown in. Snake's ready and waiting to defend his teammate on the bomb site. There goes the peek from Nap. Oh, he's so quick, isn't he? Down to Infinite, the flick comes in, the 3rd player now. Sneaking up behind him, he manages to get it, does Nap. Oh, with the last one as well. Caught off guard, Froste.
Froste!
As the defuse comes in, Nap has saved the day with the ace. What a beautiful round from him.
Beautiful round, beautiful man. Naf gets it done, and he'll pick up 18 frags down. That's not bad at all in the first half. Azio, after winning the pistol, they can't string more than one round together. That's obviously a massive problem financially. It means you'll constantly be clutching at straws and trying to force buy. They need this pistol desperately.
Have you ever clutched at straws?
Hmm?
Have you ever, like, literally
What, trying to pick up a load of straws and like
Because just think of the bacteria, man. Someone else is going to be using most of those straws. It's just not fair, is it?
It's true. I've never really thought about
Wait,
this.
you know that it's not... You think about drinking straws.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Because it's definitely not...
What other straws are there in 2018?
It's a good point,
exactly.
straw, like the thing that you... Like from hay, straw.
Do you want me to look
But
it
then
up?
it would be clutching at straw, not straws.
I'll do the research. You guys hold on.
We've spoken about these plurals before, Dan.
We spoke about oh man. Oh, Snakes, he's going to kick things off. Well, Naf, the maestro of the previous round, is going to go down straight away.
Well, it comes from, the idiom comes from 1534, so it might not be plastic straws after all.
Yeah, I would be surprised.
Anyway, we'll get back into the round. Taco will do whatever he can. Snakes, he'll be towards heaven. Remember, if Azio loses this, it's pretty much
Taco and
GG.
What's going on?
I hate that name, Snakes. Anyway,
Very
smoke
good,
down.
very good. Go on.
What? You want me to do this?
Continue talking, yeah.
Grim will be making his way towards the site, and it's actually looking a little bit more promising for the CTs. A full defuse coming in now, boys. They don't sure they're aware, and it is going to be a very convincing pistol round for Azio. 11-5. That's both pistols in the bag now, and they've got 5 rounds.
My prediction's still on because first buy round of Liquid comes in. It's going to be probably 7 to Azio, 11 to Liquid. Then Liquid just win the rest of the rounds.
What's the last map? Overpass. Man, I was hoping it was train, because then we could be like snakes on a train.
Okay, it comes from a desperate man will clutch at anything. So if he's drowning, for example, he would even clutch at the straws inside the lake or the river to try and get some footing, get himself out of the water. Just to be clear. So
Yeah, but we're not in 1534, so it's relevant for me to ask Henry as a question.
I
have
agree.
you ever clutched at straws? Maybe it's something he's done.
Yeah,
Bearing in mind, I have...
Just feel like
I don't think I could actually explain the pineapple thing in Minsk, but, you know, we've had some interesting times. So maybe there's a world where Henry's clutched at straws. I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
Apparently so. And the headshots keep on being delivered here by Twist. This is pretty remarkable by him. 4 versus 3. Remember, they haven't actually bought into this round. They are looking to buy in the third. They could actually do something with this, but nice crispy aim there from Infinite. Bring them to a 3 versus 2, and they're out of there. They're going to go towards B with the bomb.
they can actually get a plant. That would be amazing. Can he make it across Nav before Snakes gets there? Snake's not the fastest things in the world. Oh, he will get the bomb plant. Very nice indeed. And that's job done. 2 kills, bomb plant. You're loving it.
And they've got bomb plant and pistol. They're going to have tons of money.
Yeah.
That's if they don't do anything further with this.
Yeah, it's bonus frags now, but Taco is, don't know where he was going. Looking for a gas station, but he's on the way back. He's on foot.
For the Jaffa Cakes.
Oh, Jaffa Cakes.
We'll find them here.
Oh, someone's going to hold his angle. Oh, marvellous from Taco. And that will be that. Some
3
warning
kills.
shots for the rounds to come.
Yeah,
That's painful, isn't it?
That's going to be really difficult to handle going forward. Let's see how much money they've got now. Hovering around 5k per player. They could even bring out an AWP. I doubt they will, to be honest. Considering it'd be like a glass cannon situation. 5 AKs, they've made it very expensive. Azio know what's coming. I would say they have to do something a little bit wild here. They have to go for something like push squeaky door with 2 players. Get a pick, full back. They have to do something like that. They just rest on the laurels here and have a default. I don't think they have any chance of winning the round.
I think you're going to see mid takes from Liquid. You know, you've got the AK advantage in the open ranges of mid. You know that there's FAMAS out on the field now. Maybe even UMPs could be, as far as they can understand. So I'd expect around the 1 minute mark to see Liquid come out for that. Just keep things safe to begin with. Like, you just bait out the utility from Azio. Then towards that 1 minute mark, come back for a mid take. There will likely be less players there. I think if you're Azio, that could be a really good way to try to win some edges here. Just keep 3 players in mid for quite a long time. Let's see what they go for though. They do have the potential to have Grim. I'm not sure if he's in the vent or not. It's hard to tell on the mini-map. But they can have the... Yeah, he is in the vent. Okay. So they can have a decent mid defense potentially with the right nades. So getting to about the 1 minute mark, and you can see Liquid coming around for that late mid take. Like clockwork, Henry.
Regular old clockwork. This is the round that really counts. Azio holding up now. Players towards middle. Smokes deployed from the boosted position. Infinite will get himself up to the railings here, and it will be the execution. You can see the smokes obscuring the vision of the CTs. 40 seconds remain, and this will be the final commitment. These will open things up, but that's towards middle, not on the side itself. Frosty trying to do damage through the door. They've got so much work to do here. The T's are dropping though. Nitro with the reply, and Infinite still raining down death from above. It's up to Grim with the FAMAS. The trade still coming through. 1 versus 1 now. Nitro up against Snakes. 20 seconds remain as he goes to the plan. He will definitely get it. As you can see now, Snakes coming in from Highway. Nitro has 1 smoke and indeed a flashbang. How will he use it? Smoke down first to get positional control. I'm not sure he spotted him there. The X-ray can be a little bit misleading. Seems to be aware at least. And he's got it. Surely no! Snakes takes him down.
We do have very nice aim on the side of Azio.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
And that's, I think, Infinite, his passage of play, his 2K from Heaven was really nice. Very sharp. And that's the minimum you need to compete against the high-level teams. You do have to have, like, Counter-Strike is absolutely not all about aim, but it is the requisite. You do have to have it to be able to compete. You can't have fancy strategies with appalling aim against a really great team. So we'll see 11-7. Azio making things pretty close after that pistol victory. 4 rounds away from tying the score against Liquid.
Let's see what they can do, Dan. Azio, they've given it again. I remember I said 16-10, remember? That was my prediction.
Yeah, I said 16-7.
Oh, okay, so you need Liquid to win out now.
Big push. Big push. Snakes in the back. But can't quite find the kill.
Delayed some time, but the CT's are out of position, and that might be the round. I think it should be. And it will be. Azio forced to fall back.
And save. Nothing they can do. The bell has been rung.
What did become of the styrofoam anyway?
It was left in London, I believe, wasn't it?
Must have been. It was cool though.
The what?
The styrofoam. The thing had like little pen and I was playing with.
Oh, that, right.
Yeah.
Actually, someone guessed the song, Claire de Lune, and I'm going to post them on my keyboards, but I didn't have time when I was in London. So I had to bring it to America to post it to Switzerland.
Bloody
Oh, wow,
hell.
that's an extra $100 right there.
And they've got to pay import tax. So everyone's getting wrecked.
Yeah, at least it's not raw materials.
Yeah, true. Well, there you go. Those watches I bought after your recommendation, I had to pay £100 import tax.
Really?
Yep, I bought 2 of them. And I never paid it, so I don't think I'm ever going to get them. So I brought the little form with me to pay when I was here, and I forgot about it till now. So I'm probably never going to get those watches. So
Well, there's one's on...
that was a good £400 down the Swanee.
Orient.
Right.
Launders has got one of those from my recommendation as well. He's very happy with it.
That's really annoying. I didn't remember that till now. Anyway, we're getting to the next round. Molotov deployed, and you're in trouble, my friend. Frosty is heating up, as he'll be down to 8 HP there. And now, towards Checkers. Not really much he can do. He's just trying to go for 1 frag there, that flashbang. Try and get 1 kill, and then before he dies, but nothing there. Down he goes.
Poor Frosty.
Frosty.
Couldn't handle the temperatures. Forced out of the fridge. Into the sun. Died like a vampire.
Is that what vampires... Oh,
Out
use
of
a simile.
fridge.
Use a simile. He said like, not... Right, okay.
You get there eventually, Dan. It's all good.
You're a big fan of similes, James.
Anyone want to cast, or I can do it if you like.
Well, Legion is going to A, but it seems that they realise that the last player is on B. And now the last player is dead.
Dead now, of course.
Dead now, of course.
Money is very ropey there for Azio.
They'll
Half buy,
Come on,
surely.
boys, don't be scared. Buy.
Half buy, please.
No, full buy.
They can't get an orb, Henry. They can't get nades. All they can get is just awfulness.
But fortune favours the brave, Dan. Let's see
it,
what they can do. No, they're not brave.
I think they're sensible. They're sensible, they're wise. Let's see if they can do something with the Eagles, Snakes, and Infinite. Both players have displayed some good aim. Specifically Infinite, look at him go. He's at 21 for 18. He's been doing some work. He's impressed me the most so far. And I do remember, like, I'm sure I've casted some of his games in the past. Like, I've seen his name kicking around.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, that's it.
That's it.
That's all I got.
So you're aware of someone's existence, and that's worth saying.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a great debut for a lot of these players, sort of, being able to play a big
think
league, having big performances.
The league definitely is. I don't think getting wrecked 16-7 by Liquid's going to do much for them. Although we've watched it and said they look pretty decent, no one's going to start thinking that after this result, right? They need to. They need to turn some heads and get some map wins. Maybe they can still do it in the second map. You never know.
But from like a scouting perspective, you start to see, who is the
I absolutely agree. They actually look like decent players, and they're a nice little team. I'm sure they've been together a while because the team play they've got actually looks pretty impressive.
Yeah, they look on board, on the same ship, reading from the same pages.
Oh, that was disappointing. Azio at the mercy of Team Liquid. There is no mercy. If we've got time, we should go to the... You haven't been to the Team Liquid HQ, I'm assuming.
I would love to. It's the Alienware facility, right?
Yeah, it's in walking distance. Oh, of course. Actually, I'm the only person who has been there. It's in walking distance from here.
Don't some of the boys live there?
No. It's just a
training
facility.
camp.
They have apartments elsewhere.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, we're overdue to do a video of the complex.
I would love to.
So yeah, let's do that. You can host the tour.
I would love to. That'd be great.
Host
I can host everything, including your content now. Can we also go to a shooting range? Can we get an MP5 silence, perhaps? On the same day,
you know what? There's actually, well, I'll tell you about it later because we are on the buy round and Azio have half the score of their opponent, but they've got 2 more AWPs than them. Maybe a 4 versus 3 over towards the A-bomb site. Leads with a preemptive fire. He's getting blocked though. Can't hide because Nafly's there, but Nafly will cover him with guns. Triple grenades towards that forklift position. Nobody quite there. And Voltage has an angle. And he delivers a kill.
That's a really nice shot. Just seeing the hand there. Oh my god. There's fire everywhere. My goodness. All 5 Molotovs get deployed immediately onto the bomb site. That's aggressive from Team Liquid, showing their intentions. And it's a 2 versus 3. Frostave behind the smoke. Unfortunately, he could not get more there. But now it's the big man Infinite. We've talked about him previously. He seems to be really delivering. Very good individually. But he's going to be coming from the door position. And once you announce that presence, oh, there it is. He's got. That's it, isn't it? What can you do now?
They've certainly made their intentions clear.
They've done him in.
There's a garage song by Todd Edwards, I want to say, called "Shut the Door."
Okay.
And the lyrics go, "Shut the door."
That's not a lyric. That's just 3 words.
There are lyrics.
Well, I thought you could elaborate on them. We'd do like lyrics. You'd probably do like maybe a sentence, and they'd kind of work together.
I didn't make the lyrics up. It's also the chorus. It's pretty much just the chorus, actually.
Shut the door.
Yeah, there you go. So you got it.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Shut the door.
Shut the door. Shut the door. Shut the door.
Okay, stop now. You're ruining my song.
Sorry.
What are you doing that?
I'm the accompaniment. I can't just leave Henry out there by himself. He's just going for it. No.
Yeah, Todd Edwards, Shut the Door. You can look it up on YouTube if you want to.
Shuts the door.
Michael Wintz was grimacing at the thought of another round versus Team Liquid here on Cash. I'm on Eminem hype today. I got bars.
Yeah, go, mate. You have. I'm with you. Do some if you want. Anything?
MP9 and
no.
TMP. I'm not going to go onto a full-on rap, but did you see what I just did there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I did. That was my point.
Yeah.
I can give you a beatbox for that. I'm pretty good at that.
No, I mean, let's focus on the run. That was relevant to the run. I mean, we could do it. That's Jordan's territory.
Okay.
Though. I'm on my own.
Scrawny's really good at beatboxing. Really good.
Are you any good, Dan? No. No. You've done a rap video, though.
I read books.
You've done a rap video?
My name's Dan.
I don't beatbox.
I'm a reader of books.
I'm not a rapper. I like to read books, though. Oh, cool, man.
There are plenty of people you meet in London who say, I don't read books.
Well, this could be it, guys. This could be Team Liquid sending Azio out of cache, whatever you want to call it. Taco's presence is looming. But they have an advantage to Azio, the new boys. Not anymore, though. At least takes down Grim. I won't do it. I'm going to...
I don't know what you were going to do.
I was going to use Grim's name in a sentence afterwards, and it's just too cringy. I can't. Snakes moving forwards now to try to investigate, find some information, but he's played into the hands of Twist. He was expecting it. Liquid are waiting for the info play. They punish, and now they go into a clear B bomb site. What the hell are Azio going to do here?
They've got one smoke. If they are expectant of the planted checkers, then they can go for the T side, but they're going to... No, maybe not. Frosty's been taken out towards B. Taco is lurking, creating a nuisance, making a nuisance of himself. Granates. Now Voltage, will you make use of this smoke grenade? He's looking in mid for the time being. He's the only person with a kit as well, so that would be a dangerous duel. But here we go. There is a kit, just a smoke to create some space. But it was not going to work out for Azio. Team Liquid, as they should, dominate on Cash, and that is Cash in the bag.
Infinite with 23 kills, though, shut the front door. He did a good job, didn't he? As that was the opening pistol. That really set the tone for the game. They managed to win both pistols, in fact, so that was quite cool. Liquid had to work with that one. They didn't just run around and do nothing at all. They actually looked like they were under pressure at times as well, had their economy reset. But overall, obviously, pound for pound, these guys are always going to be winning the duels. Amazing play from Nafai as well. Twist, sharp as ever, as he holds towards MBK there, and his tackle had his moments, of course, as well. Shout out to Infinite. Getting 23 kills against a team like Liquid is no easy task, let me tell you that. But still, a pretty dominant score margin overall, 16-7, so Liquid will be quite happy with that. We've got another map to come, which is Sims Overpass, I believe, which I don't think we've seen.
I'm not ready to move on to the next map. I want to talk about this one, Henry.
No, I'm just saying that's next. I'm just letting people know there's another map.
Yeah,
don't leave the screen.
Maybe it's Overpass. Right. Azio, I like that they played the fast rounds on the T side, because I think you have to understand that the longer a round plays out, the harder it's going to be for you to win versus a team like Team Liquid. So that was cool. They did the best they could. Welcome to ECS League.
Ouch.
Ooh,
that can't be
damn.
right. That can't be right. There's no way. 128 total damage. That can't be.
No, the stakes was getting kills,
7
dude.
deaths, that's
Get
not
rid of them.
Yeah.
The stats are off.
That's a mess.
Yeah.
There's a potato in the
bloody mess.
In the oven.
In the oven. Potato in the oven. And the stats are wrong.
But you know what wasn't wrong? My prediction.
What did you?
16-7.
You did say that.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, round of
Where's
applause.
my ramen?
Wow.
Go make me some ramen.
Dude, you don't want that ramen, trust me. After the
I
Revenge ramen.
want something.
You don't want revenge ramen.
I'll take revenge ramen.
That's better.
There we
Okay,
go.
that makes more sense. Snake's 6 and 18 this time. He's got 1,000 total damage there. Twist, of course, always at the top of these scoreboards. Absolutely phenomenal player. Infinite, though, he's got to be feeling good about himself, and hopefully he can carry that form into that second map. We'll see. Voltage as well, 15 for him. Pretty entertaining game. Sure, it wasn't the closest, but it actually had its moments. You could see they're a skilled team.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what they offer, what they bring to the table, and how the better opponent deals with it. So that's that in the bag.
I have a bit of unfortunate news. There has been a CSGO update as of now. So,
Oh, there's the GG.
we could...
Are you
We are going to have the
serious?
second... Yeah, I'm serious. I wouldn't make the time. Is that a funny joke?
It was about 30, 40
No,
minutes
it's not
ago.
a funny
though.
joke.
Do I want to inflict
It's a
on anyone?
It was a while
joke.
ago. It was a while ago. Like 30 minutes ago.
So yeah, that's hopefully going to be fine, but we might be a little bit more delayed. I'm just going to put it out there now to precursor. Hopefully it'll be on schedule and we'll be fine, but it might happen. So for now, we'll take a break and we will keep you updated on social media if it happens, but we should be back in about 10 minutes or so. So don't go anywhere. Love you. Back for the next round.
So James, just got an email from FACEIT headquarters, and apparently there's loads of new merchandise from ECS, and they want us to make a promotional video.
Not about that life, Dan. I made a stand of stuff. You know, it's not all about getting paid. I think that's really sad.